As a real estate investor, when you think about hiring a property manager to manage your investments, it's likely that you envision a single property manager handling all the calls and receiving the rent from all your tenants at each of your buildings. This is particularly likely if your portfolio consists of just a few short-term rentals or a single-family home or two. But what if you're ready to invest in or have inherited some slightly larger assets such as a small apartment building or retail center? Now, it could be a great way to grow your passive income, but it also involves a lot more phone calls from tenants, lease negotiations, repairs, and payments to manage. In this case, you'll definitely want to consider upgrading from a single manager to a professional property management company. Hi everyone, this is Brandon with Coastline Equity, a property management company based out here in Southern California. And in this video, we want to help give you a better idea of what value you get from hiring a professional management company so that you know what it is you're really paying for. To do this, we're going to explain some of the key roles that our team plays in managing your assets and how, rather than a single person, it really does require a team of people to work together in order to take care of your investment. So let's get into it. Property manager. This first and most obvious part of the management team will be the actual property manager. Now, this is the liaison between you, your tenants, any vendors hired to do work, and pretty much everything related to your property in general. They'll be the one to talk to tenants directly, handle their concerns, coordinate work that's needed inside their space, and make sure that the lease is followed. They also ensure that all your tenants have paid their rent on time and will deliver notices or take further action if they have not. When it's time for construction or repairs, they will reach out to vendors, collect and organize bids, schedule the work, and inspect the results. They're in charge of making sure all of this happens in a timely and efficient manner so that any work that's needed is done in the most cost-efficient way possible. Essentially, your manager looks after your property as if it were their own and provides documentation for all the day-to-day happenings. The construction manager. Larger projects such as remodeling the exterior of your building, any extensive rehab needed during vacancy turns, or larger repairs such as mold remediation or plumbing overhauls require someone on your team with years of experience in construction and handling these types of projects. This is because there's usually a lot more coordination involved with different vendors or city inspectors. Now, while your property manager will still be the key coordinator, the construction manager is the member of the team that has extensive construction knowledge and really helps to ensure that no details are missed so that these larger projects are handled with minimum cost and quicker timelines. They can do this either by coordinating with third-party contractors or, for some smaller tasks, utilizing the internal maintenance team, which we'll go over next. The maintenance team. The maintenance team is the group of individuals that handle all of the maintenance calls that come in each and every day from your tenants. They can arrive at your property at a moment's notice in order to address small but common issues, such as broken locks, faulty switches, and paint touch-ups. They are essentially your building's personal handyman, and they help to not only ensure that your property is well maintained, but also that your tenants feel that their needs are being met quickly. And this not only extends to requests made by your tenants, but also any minor work that is needed during unit turns, when your space is vacant and being made ready for a new tenant. Another great part of having an in-house maintenance team is that it allows the management company to address any issues without having to outsource that work to third-party vendors, which can add considerably more cost and time. Accounting and accounts payable receivable. One of the biggest tasks involved in maintaining any real estate investment is the accounting and financial reporting of your portfolio. Whether it's time to do your taxes, seek new investment or funding, or you're looking to buy or sell additional assets, proper financial documentation is crucial. With a professional property management company, you have access to a professional accountant or controller. This is the person that ensures that all of your financial documents are done correctly and appropriately, and then provides you with a monthly statement so that you can review your property's finances each and every month. Working alongside your accountant is someone that is specifically in charge of all the accounts payable and receivable. Now, essentially, these are the checks and payments coming in and going out from the property. It seems simple on the surface, but this is a big job on its own, especially if you have multiple properties in your portfolio, which is why there is another person that is simply in charge of all the cash flow coming in and going out of the property. This member of the team will receive all the rent checks from tenants, invoices from vendors and utility companies, property tax bills, and other special payments, and make sure that everything is processed correctly and on time. Asset manager and advisor. Now, the last thing we'll mention here is that a professional property management company can also give you access to an asset manager or advisor. This is someone that deals less with the day-to-day operations of the property and more with the high-level planning and budgeting that goes into maximizing your investment. At Coastline, being a small and tight-knit company means that this really comes from a combination of team members, from your property manager all the way up to the CEO. And there is a great emphasis that is put on what we call stewardship, or in other words, being available for advice or consultation for your portfolio. For example, our asset managers help our clients map out future cash flows, figure out ways to increase revenue in coming years, and navigate any legal topics that might come up. They'll review annual budgets with you, provide insight into the wider real estate market, and direct you to other useful professionals such as wealth advisors and real estate lawyers. As a real estate investor, you want to be able to focus on what is most important to you. Now, whether that is focusing less on the day-to-day operations of your building and more on growing your real estate portfolio, conversely, being more hands-on with the ins and outs of the day-to-day operations, or being more hands-off and allowing your real estate investments to truly provide that passive income that investors so desire, hiring a professional property management company allows you the freedom of that choice because it provides you with a team of professionals that can fit your needs and operate your real estate portfolio as if it were their own. So if you enjoyed this video, please support our growing channel by giving it a like and hitting the subscribe button. Let us know down in the comments below about the experiences you've had with property management companies and what kinds of qualities you look for. Until then, thank you so much for watching, and we'll see you next time.